high score, that's my name on the list. ASS, yeah, that's my initials, as in kiss my. Yeah, a B is superficial, I'll give you the credit. Give me your money, you'll get the ransom if you call me honey. Blowing on the plunger like a wand of violet. Magna save last second on autopilot. I'm the warlord brain and won't hear no complaining. Heard you got the multi-ball, well I'll train him. The flipper shots are smooth and rewarding. Hit your jackpot and you're done without warning. Up the skyway ramp, got you hooked for real. I'll be a loop champ circling your upper field. Clean, slick and free of dirt or debris. That's the way you like it, put your fingers on me.
All right. Good morning, everybody. We gonna take a break from the Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader run because the new one came out. The new CRPG came out, and I'm kind of getting addicted to CRPGs again. I used to be heavily addicted to them in the 90s, and with like Neverwinter and the original Baldur Gates and Planescape Torment and all that stuff, Wasteland, and I'm starting to get addicted to them again. All thanks to Owlcat. They've been bringing out some really good ones recently. And new one came out, Expedition Samurai, just came out today, so we're gonna try that out. It is made by THQ. And apparently they make a lot of them, which I'm looking into. I did not know about this series, called the Expedition series. But it's kind of like a CRPG version of Assassin's Creed. Because they'll do like Expeditions Vikings, Expeditions Amazon, Expedition Rome, Expedition, Wild West, stuff like that. Choose different time periods, different cultures. And just make like... It's loosely based upon history, but it like takes some, it's still a fantasy game, so takes some, let's see. I think we already made a character, so we're just gonna try it on normal. I don't know how difficult these guys are. Gonna do Dead Flynn. That stupid ass fucking name. But continue. There. Got man locks or two kinds of man buns. Ugh, I don't like that. But at least you got beards. Can't go wrong with a good beard. Skin detail. I don't know what this is. Just kind of makes the skin. Oh, there's a scar on the eye. Blotchy. Mean eyes. Alright, it looks like a pirate now. There you go, that's perfect. So we got tank, DPS, thief, like tank, barbarian, like fighter, barbarian, thief, or tactician, I guess. Buff people. What you got here? Grants allies 4 spaces of bonus movement. Command target ally to instantly perform an attack of opportunity against a random. That seems pretty good. What's finesse? What's your hit points? Power is your damage. Finesse is your critical chance. And movement in combat. Improve spotting level and range distance. I guess that's for like improves morale and what's your hit points? It's probably morale, right? And a halberd. Cutlass. I'm gonna try the tactician. Probably the worst class. I always make bad decisions like that, but we'll try it. Stand back and just direct other people. Christian's face is divided in the conflict between by order of the English Queen, the Dutch frigate De Albertos has been sailing in the Netherlands to Japan for the past 2 years. What? Jesus, okay. Don't get to read that. Everybody at home, you guys got to read it. A 2-year journey from Dutch to Japan. Woo.
So it seems we are on course to locate the Japans any day now. Good. Then we may be in quite the spot of shit, but at least we are not lost. Thank you for going over the rudder with me, Flynn. I'm quite useless when it comes to navigation, and I didn't want to risk insulting the captain by second-guessing his bearing. Well, not that I don't trust him, of course, simply that I cannot always differentiate between his grandstanding and the truth.
My pleasure, Lord Walsingham. With the pilot dead, it is wise to confirm we're on the correct route. There's no reason it should indicate anything nefarious on our part.
Oh, of course, and it doesn't. But Captain Farnonessa has been quick to anger these days. As are we all, I suppose.
Yeah, hopefully there's not as much
Flynn,
reading as Warhammer 40k.
Hello.
Taking a break because my throat's sore.
Your guard. The captain is otherwise occupied and I require assistance in the sickbay.
You and everyone else. Flynn seems less and less my personal guard these days. Though with our dwindling numbers, it's no wonder.
Flynn does suffer the course of competence. I'll meet you in the sickbay. Head there when you can.
Go on, off with you. I'll put the rudder back before the captain returns to his cabin.
Two-year voyage and like half the crew dies on the way there. Imagine that shit. How do you move?
Shouldn't you be in the crow's nest scouting?
Flynn, thanks for coming.
So what is it this time? Do I finally get to amputate, or am I still stuck holding down the screamers?
I've seen how you got fish. I'm not letting you anywhere near my patients. We're starting to run out of the more specialized medicines. I've got 2 sick men who both need a very specific salve, and I've only enough for one of them. I want you to help me decide who to save. Be the sounding board I can trust. I know. But if it was easy, I wouldn't need your help. I've made decisions like this countless times over the past few months, but... well, I have a preference for who to save. I just don't like it. It's between Kuipers and Selmacher.
Kuipers the cook? God's bones. He's such an asshole. Dollmaker, the guy who sweeps the deck? Oh no, if the cook dies, that mean you have to be the cook again? What's your potential distasteful preference? Here we go.
I want to save Kuipers, because he's actually useful. He's been on the water for as long as I've been alive. Zellmaker is a good man, and loyal to a fault. It just seems foolish to choose him when we have so few. But every time Kuipers speaks, I want to throw him overboard. He's such a piece of shit. Rude, cheats at cards, lies, even when he doesn't need to. The thought of saving his life makes me want to peel my own eyeballs from my skull. On the other hand, I once watched Zellmaker fish for an hour before he realized he forgot to throw in the net. Saving Zellmaker would be an idiotic decision, yes? But is it equally idiotic to save Kuipers only to strangle him in a fit of rage the next day?
I mean, we gotta save the... I mean, we gotta save the cook over the, just a dude who just mops the decks. Otherwise, we're gonna starve.
I think I just needed to hear someone else say it. Because it is extremely counterintuitive to not...
It sucks, but you know, you gotta make those calls.
The chest, the steward's room. You've earned your moment of glory. Administer it to the patient of your choice, and I'll deliver the bad news to the other.
Save the cook. Inventory. Equip. Medicine. Your screen shows your character's equipment on the left and the item on the party's shared inventory on the right. To equip an item, highlight it, and an item will automatically be equipped to the correct slot. Alright. Not all items can be equipped. To see only items in a certain type, select the appropriate equipment slot on the left side. The miscellaneous buttons will display all items that cannot be equipped, such as notes, letters, crafting materials, and quest items. Every weapon, armor, and helmet grants the user a certain ability or a set of abilities to use in combat. To see your character's current abilities, select the ability button. Tactical items are a type of equipment that can be used both in and out of combat. They consume a charge when used. You must be replenished in a camp once all charges are spent. You can have 2 tactical items equipped, and a third slot in the HUD is reserved for items you might pick up temporarily during your exploration. On tactical items, alright. Use it.
Thanks, Flynn.
I like how I have 2 more of them. Why couldn't... Didn't it say 2? It's used all.
Monsieur Flynn, there you are. Please, we need you urgently. Monsieur Rausch is about to throw Monsieur Klaas Zoom overboard.
Sounds serious. I'll head over now.
Finally, we will have someone with sense present. Thank you. Come quickly.
The priest fetch you?
I most certainly did.
Flynn is busy enough as it is without you wasting.
Look how we all look like
It
clones.
is no waste of anyone's time to save a life, Monsieur Rausch. Especially when we're already so few. Monsieur Klaas Zoon has stolen food, and Monsieur Rausch here...
It's just Pete.
And just Pete here is blindly enforcing the punishment of death.
Listen to me, priest. I'm not blindly enforcing anything. The captain may have ordered the punishment, but I agree with him. Klaassoon took 3 days worth of rations. That could be the difference between one of our people surviving until land or not. You want to lecture someone on life and death, lecture him.
Pete, I'm sorry.
Enough from you.
I mean, I mean, he is right. When like rations or food is rations, like stealing like 3 days worth of rations, like you probably just like killed 2 people.
You heard as well as everyone else. When we began rationing 2 months ago, the captain said the punishment for stealing extra was death. I'm the quartermaster. It's my job to make sure we can all eat. Who goes without food now? You? Me? The 2 in sickbay?
He will.
Yes, please. I deserve it. I feel terrible.
Just glad we found out who was skimming off the water supply the past few weeks.
I took the food, but I stole no water. And not for weeks on end.
We're a skeleton crew as it is. We cannot afford to lose another hand. Especially not one with 3 days of food in his belly.
So, I should kill him in 3 days?
The Lord forgives, Flynn. The man had a moment of weakness during a time of crisis.
I can forgive a moment of weakness, but I can't forgive him putting his life above his crew. All of us are hungry.
I mean, I think the right thing to do would be to kill him. The moral thing to do, because the moral thing and the right thing aren't always the same. Moral thing to do would be to spare him and just be like, well, you're not going to eat for 3 days. You have 3 days of food in your belly. If you make it through the 3 days without food, then hey, well, that's your punishment. But that would also mean like that would give sparing him means other people would also want to steal as well. Because you gotta keep structure on the ship. Let's kill him.
If you have no mercy, no empathy for a starving man, at least have the sense to see that we cannot lose even more crew on a ship we can barely sail.
Where is your empathy for those who abided by the rules and suffered? Who went hungry only to watch this man gorge himself with no repercussions? I can't.
I suppose I received what I requested. Out of respect for you, I will stand aside, but know that this has colored my view of you.
I tried to repent. I tried to make it right. But I've worked too hard, staying alive on this goddamn ship just to die now.
If you want to kill him, you've got to get through us.
Fucking gladly.
Hope you felt real strong about that decision, Flynn. You're about to defend it.
Oh shit, combat. Combat basics. You have entered combat. The game has switched to turn-based mode until the conflict is resolved. Combat, each team gets to move and act with all their characters before ending their turn, and letting the next team go. Use this to set up flanking maneuvers and ability combos. Cycle through the characters with the tab and control tab to select your character directly by clicking on the standard. Combat, all characters move on the grid. While you have no ability select it, we'll get to that in a moment. Each character has a set of abilities based on their equipment. Some of these abilities are attacks that target enemies, others are support abilities that target the character themselves or their allies. Select an ability, then choose the target to execute it. Alright. The endurance of each character with the white bar determines how much damage. Okay, so endurance is your hit points. Character with guard will lose guard before they lose endurance when damaged by melee attacks. Each of your character has a certain number of action points to use to trigger abilities, and a certain number of movement points that determine how far they can move. If you need to move very far, you can spend action points to replenish your movement by moving beyond the area displayed with the green dots. Once you've moved and or acted with your character, and you feel like you've done for now, you can end your turn. In co-op, both players will need to end their turn before the enemy gets to their... Oh, so this does have co-op. Interesting. strike, aid, rally. Can't control the green guys. Attack of opportunity.
Hope it was worth it.
Fuck you, Pete!
It's good you were here. That wasn't what I wanted to do when I woke up today. Yeah, I suppose.
Flynn, come quick. It's Antje and Johan. He's accusing her of trying to stir up a mutiny.
Is she?
Only a bit.
Only a bit. Only a little mutiny. What's a little mutiny here and there?
If you need to pop above deck and lean over the railing, I'll turn my head.
What a gentleman.
They're in the recreation room. Hurry.
You've no proof! You're just stomping around spreading baseless rumors!
I said I have no proof. I have a suspicion, and I want to go get proof.
How? By breaking into his cabin? You mutinous, ignorant...
Oh, I'm not the one throwing the word mutiny around. You are.
Go on. Why is it whenever I want to walk into a room, you're always pissing off a crew member before your station?
I'm not below his station.
Stowaway turned rigger is lower than midshipman, yes?
Oh, well, of course. If you consider yourself a midshipman, I see you more as the captain's nephew who got pity hired.
Angie, why is it every time I turn around you're finding a new corner of the ship to break into?
Because I'm industrious and diligent?
Perhaps you intended to say shifty and deceitful?
Oh, do you hear the names he calls me? So childish.
These two's lovers? I mean, like... Well, one of you calmly and succinctly explain what the problem is here.
I am ashamed that you had to be summoned to contain our argument, Flynn. Antje was accusing our captain of hoarding a personal supply of water against his own rationing orders. It's something he would never do, and of which he has no proof.
Pete told me water has been disappearing faster than he's been rationing for weeks now. He was worried he was miscounting, but you know Pete as well as I do. He wouldn't make a mistake like that. Pete and the captain are the only two with keys to the hold. And the captain is the only one with keys to the treasure room, which he conveniently placed within the hold.
She's fucking right.
No, she's paranoid. Captain von Honesse is a man of honor.
Oh, shut up, Johan. We aren't all the captain's nephew, and not all of us wish to be attached mouth first to his ballsack. The captain has the means and access to steal water, and he knows Pete is too loyal to doubt him. I just want to check out the treasure room and see if there's a stockpile of water there. If it's him, that's where he'd keep it.
Johan, you have to admit, it's sound logic.
It could just as easily be Pete by her reasoning, trying to throw her off his trail by confiding in her.
Have you met Pete?
If it will clear the captain's name, I can turn a blind eye to your furtive skulking. But only if Flynn accompanies you. If he says there's water being hoarded in the treasure room, I would believe him.
I don't relish the thought of breaking the captain's trust in this way, but if it will prevent a mutiny, it'll be worth it.
Think of it this way. If I'm right, he broke our trust first. Should have said that more somberly. Now, let me show you how to break into a treasure room.
You two come back here when you found anything out. I'm sure we're all eager to discover the outcome.
That's for fucking sure.
Anjali is now a selectable character and will follow you by default. You will pick your own path unless you take direct control. You can cycle through your selectable characters. Okay, tab. Control tab for myself. To split up your party, use G to open the character wheel. In co-op, the character wheel also allows you to swap your player controls with the character. Okay. Interesting. Splitting your party can make a stealth easier, but be aware that if you end up in combat, characters who are too far away will not join the fight. Crouched over, so we're in stealth mode.
Thanks for coming with me, Flynn.
To enter a restricted area, if you are caught here, you'll be thrown out of the hold. Normally, getting caught in a restricted area will lead to combat. Enemies will turn towards the source of any suspicious sounds they hear, such as your footsteps. To move more slowly, hold the shift when you select a destination. Direction is purely based on line of sight. If an enemy is about to spot you, a line of sight indicator will display how close they are to recognizing you as a threat. When this happens, break line of sight again to avoid getting caught. When the line of sight indicator reaches the yellow line, the enemy will leave their set patrol path to investigate the position where you were last seen.
Probably should knock these guys out. We have to live with them. Let's just sneak around.
Hey!
And got kicked out.
Of here. The hold is off limits.
Alright, didn't know it filled up that fast. Good to know. to wait till he moves. Hopefully this guy doesn't turn around.
Yes, my time.
Locked doors we can pick. Lock picking requires a certain level in the skullduggery skill. If your own character doesn't have enough skullduggery, Angie does. In that case, first select her using the default interaction for a door is to open or close it, but a locked door must be picked first. To pick the lock, shift. Different objects can be used in different ways. For example, many locked doors can be broken in addition to picking their locks.
As the French say, merci. Wait, no. Voila! Captain was so high and mighty when he gave that rationing order. Hypocrite.
Now I feel bad about killing that dude.
Tell the crew. We can decide how we want to handle it then.
Doors relock when you close them? I guess we go up here.
What did you find?
There is a storage of water down there. But let's not lose our heads about this.
If I'm going to lose my damn head over anything, it'll be the captain hoarding water while the rest of us dry out.
Is this true? No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't do this. Would he? If Anja was able to sneak past the guards and get into the treasure room, it could be her water. It could be anyone's.
Would my lips be this dry and cracked if I was stealing extra water?
I see the captain pissing more than any of us, I'll tell you that much.
Fuck this. Let's ask him.
I saw him return to his cabin earlier.
Good.
I mean, we're gonna have to kill him. We killed that other dude, so we're gonna have to kill him. It's only right.
You have trailing you, Pete.
That your water? In the treasure room?
And what business is it of yours what I keep in the treasure room?
You'd be breaking rationing. And I just killed one of our own on your orders for that exact thing.
Come on! He's as much as admitted it.
You think you deserve that water more, don't you?
I know I do. That is an indisputable fact. You all forget yourselves. The two most important people on this ship are me and the Ambassador. If the Ambassador dies, the mission likely fails. And if I die, the mission definitely fails. So yes, I'm taking extra water. Because I'm the most important person on this ship. And because I'm the captain, I don't need to run it past any of you people. Now get the fuck back to work.
No.
I don't think we will. I think it's time we find a new captain.
I say we mutiny.
Everyone, please. Let us remain calm. There's no need for this to turn violent.
The captain has a point. We all know this.
I think we should all disband and return to our quarters to allow our heads to cool. We can calmly address all these points later tonight. Don't you agree, Flynn?
No, I don't. I just fucking killed a man for this exact same thing.
Please, do not promote unnecessary violence.
I see. I'm disappointed. I had hoped you would wield your reputation with the crew to encourage peace.
My mind's made up anyway, milord.
Mutiny!
Ship spotted! Off the starboard bow!
You couldn't say something sooner?
I was distracted by you idiots trying to mutiny! Fuck. It's massive. Is it Portuguese?
They've launched boats! Flynn, take some of the crew below deck and prepare to repel the boarders. Reyna, get ready to take on the wounded. Ambassador, get yourself to my cabin and barricade the door. Father Durand, find a way to make yourself useful.
This isn't over.
Do shut up, Flute. Kill me if the Portuguese don't.
There's too much to do. We don't have enough time.
We have as much time as we need. Quickly, you all load the cannon. I'll prepare for the boarders.
Their boats are already in the water. You won't be able to do everything you need to.
Choose carefully.
Flynn, if you want anything taken to the upper deck, we'll receive it at the stairs.
Priorities the task you want to do before running out of time. Retrieve pistols and first aid items from storage. I guess like that. Storage is below deck, right? Move barrels to the stairs, the barricade. Where is it? The storage? How do I do any of that? Where's the pistols and stuff? I thought storage was downstairs.
Excellent. Those will give us quite the upper hand.
Can't open that box. What is the is there a button to highlight stuff you can interact with? An action ping. Toggle highlights. So left alt. can only do 6 things. Pistols?
Great! We can make some barricades with this.
Okay, so it's just this stairs, that's it. I don't know how to give them pistols and stuff.
Good looking out, Flynn.
Oh, I guess that's it.
Ready to fire!
Oh, fuck! Shit! Bull! Cannon was loose!
Well, I got one person with a hurt foot, but no holes in the boat yet.
The Portuguese have boarded. We have precious little time now. There are things that must not fall into their hands. The Queen's letter and the sword she would have us present to the King of the Japans, as well as our rudder, if we wish to be able to return home. And of course our letters of marque. It would not do to land in the Japans only to be immediately hung for piracy. Go, quickly, fetch them and hide them well. I will parley with the boarders and stall them.
It's my job as your guard to protect you. Allow me to distract the enemy in your stead. You are too important to risk.
Unfortunately, the reason I'm so important to this mission is also what makes me the best suited for negotiation. You've done your job well, Flynn. Whether I survive this or not, know that. Be comforted.
Forgive my familiarity, but do survive this.
I'll do my best.
He's gonna die.
I can get into
We're gonna be the ambassador.
Grab the sword and the Queen's letter. You go to the captain's cabin and get the rudder and letters of marque. There's a hatch connecting my cabin to the captain's. Use that.
I know a few places the Portuguese won't think to look.
We'll meet you in the captain's cabin.
This enemy sailor seems to be unaware of your presence. A perfect opportunity for stealth takedown. Select your attack ability with 1. Okay. When executing a stealth takedown outside of combat, your damage will be increased by your character's surprise attack skill. Some enemies are too tough to take down, even with a stealth attack. But you can at least take a big chunk out of their endurance before a fight. On him.
Something's afoot.
Oh fuck.
Everyone, look.
Yeah, well, that didn't work. One. Just run up to him then. Okay. Tried sneaking up to him. Who's the Ritz? Did I hear? Oh, here there. Probably it. That's response from the Queen. Oh, he had him.
That's everything.
I'll hide these. They won't spot me.
If you're in there getting your beauty sleep, Lopez, I expect you to come out much prettier.
Lopez? That must be the man you just killed, Flynn.
Fuck. Get your lazy ass out here, Lopez. I'm waiting.
Apologies for the tardiness, but your Lopez will be unable to attend your rendezvous in a timely manner, or ever.
So some of you little cockroaches have slipped past my sailors. How exciting for you. Now you will finally get the attention your parents so clearly never provided. I am Captain Fernão Diaz Cabral of the São Gabriel, the ship that is currently, quite easily,
The hell of a name.
plundering yours. Your captain and ambassador have surrendered and are unharmed. If you would like them to remain that way, I encourage you to lay down your weapons and come out with raised hands.
Oh, we're not doing that, right?
We're not doing that.
What a lovely invitation. Unfortunately, my dear Captain Cabral, I'm going to have to decline.
Aye, what a shame. You seem like such delightful company. For an Englishman. Fine, fine. Remain in your strategically advantageous position. In the meantime, I will shoot your captain.
Uncle Jacob, I surrendered peacefully, Cabral. You promised my people no harm.
We did? But we said nothing of you.
Also, we lied.
No.
Yeah, he was going to die anyway. I was going to kill him. We'll avenge him.
Oh, what a shame.
Even though we were going to kill him a moment ago.
Way. And so close to land, too.
You must understand. I would not stoop to such lows if I did not wish so desperately to meet you. Your Lord Walsingham here has given you nothing but praise.
That's Flynn in there, yes? Are you not his personal guard? You don't seem to be doing a good job.
Please, as I said, our only goal here
Hello,
is to
Janoxus.
stop the Japans.
Yeah, it just came out today.
Just Japan.
Excuse me?
It's not the Japans, it's Japan. It's a bunch of disunited islands. Yes, but you just call it Japan.
Your ambassador...
Yeah, it was bothering me that they were calling it the Japans. If I thought it would save you, Ambassador, I would. My lord, at a word from you, I would come out. There you go.
You will get no such order from me. Flynn, know that our time on the Albatross has been one of the greatest honors of my life.
Damn!
I interrupted a touching goodbye, didn't I?
I'm looking forward to causing and attending your funeral, Cabral.
You could have died instead. This is more on you than us.
Capital! We have moved all the cannon to the São Gabriel.
Excellent timing, Jose. Just as I was beginning to grow bored. Select a few of our people to stay behind and finish off the remaining rabble. They can sail the sorry excuse for a ship into the harbor.
Sim Capital!
This is where I leave you, mysterious Flynn. Enjoy the extra 30 seconds of living you bought yourself with your ambassador's life.
I don't think this one has any Twitch integration at all.
Such restraint. I have always admired...
It is early access, though. It isn't actually released. This is early access, so who knows?
How amusing, Senora de Silva. I have always admired that you do.
But you can't actually finish the game. It's not finished yet. I think it was only like 13 bucks too. I think like if you get it early access, you get it cheaper. As they complete it, the price is going to go up. There's no mere fist fight. This time everyone is armed to the teeth and fighting to the death. To succeed, you must master two concepts in particular: cover and flanking. Ranged weapons are particularly deadly because they cannot be blocked by guard. To defend yourself from an enemy's firearms, break their line of sight. A marksman cannot shoot what they cannot see. Some objects are too low to break a line of sight unless a character crouches behind them. Such objects will be marked by a shield icon. Place your character all the way up against the cover, and they cannot be targeted by ranged attacks from that direction. Armor offers another level of protection. An outfit's armor score subtracts damage from each attack. Moreover, its resistance scores grants the wearer the chance that any attack against them will be reduced to a glancing blow, which deals very little damage and cannot apply negative status effects. To ensure that attacks will not glance off an enemy's armor, place at least 2 of your characters on opposite sides of them, or place 3 in a triangle formation surrounding them. Attacks against a flanked character will never glance. Hello, Laura Paul. Thank you for the sub, but if it's art, I'm not interested. I'm fine on art. Let's see. So I already used my movement points going this way. Can I cancel that? No. Once you move, that's it. Damn. Well, I'm stuck back here. You're ranged, so put you behind some cover. You're already like half health. What the hell happened to you? Your sword and board. Move you up to some cover. Block. You are, what is that? Oh, that's a rifle. Oh, put you behind here as well. Cover him. Take him out. Nice. Kneecap. And cut. Here we go. Try to kneecap him. Close enough. Now I just ran backwards by accident. I guess I can use all my points to move forward, can't I? Nope. That sucks. Alright, I can't control this guy. The green guys are out of my control. The person with the yellow aura is me. The blue people are my team, and green's like not just out of my control. And that turn? I can do. You unspent action points. Hold it in it anyway. You, sir. Retreat. Let's see what we can take out. Can you not fire from that cover? There's no line of sight on anybody, so the cover breaks his line of sight as well. Here then. I'd rather take out their range first. Like he's the only one. Hatch up. Guess we can kneecap this dude. Oh, character classes. Each character has their own class that it gives them a certain class ability. For example, Reyna is a Sawbones, and that gives her Patch Up, which she can use to heal her allies. However, each class further uses one of 4 class resources: Guard, Focus, Superiority, and Coordination. Guard starts full and is lost before Endurance when a character is hit in melee, so that's probably for the tanks. Focus is gained every time the character damages an enemy, that's for DPS. Superiority is gained when the character moves into special superior positions in combat. Coordination is gained when the character begins their turn near their allies. Please examine each of their character abilities closely to see what kind of advantages they can get from using their class resources. Mastering this system is key to defeating your enemies and ensuring the survival of your crew. I can move up. Where am I? I'm all the way back here. Go right here. I think I don't have any more action points, but I can give I'm a tactician, so I can give other people extra turns when I have the action points to do it. Hello, Desi. Thank you for the raid. I think this guy's flanked. Got 2 on each side. See, we got lacerating slash or slash and bash. Oh, she's raiding me everywhere now. Let's do. What is that? Pasata Sota? Maximum go? Okay. That must be his ultimate. Do the lacerating slash. Make him bleed. Didn't do anything. I'll give you a shout out on Twitch. That's when you were like pushing the customers around, huh? Yeah, I saw that when we were collabing that. We're trying to make some money and she's just running around pushing the customers around. She's a bully. Alright, I think we got... We can take out this guy. This is a CRPG. It's made by THQ. They make Expeditions games, and it's sort of like It's sort of like CRPG versions of Assassin's Creed. They like make they choose like different time periods and different peoples to make the games about. And it's like, you know, they'll make Expeditions Vikings, Expeditions Amazons, Expeditions Rome, Expeditions Wild West. It's just like tactical RPGs like set in those different time periods. This one's set in what is it, what do they call it, the Seppuku period of Japan, where the Dutch first meet the Japan, so they introduce guns to Japanese, and that like changes their entire history. Because right now the Japanese are like ruled by the shogunate, and the shogun bans all citizens from having any form of weapons. So only the military and samurai can hold weapons. That's how the shogunate hold power. But then when the Dutch show up and like say, hey, this is a pistol. You don't need any skill or training to use it. Just point it at your enemy and pull the trigger and they die. And that just like changes all of Japan. Because the shogunates immediately start losing power. Right now we're a Dutch cargo ship and we're being attacked by the Portuguese, I believe. Portuguese pirates.
Is that land?
Bastards weren't lying.
The Japans.
Japan, apparently.
So much like Assassin's Creed, it's loosely based upon historic events, but you know, it's at the same time it's a fantasy game, so
Feels strange to be on land again.
takes its liberals.
Unnatural. Too solid.
I almost can't believe we finally made it. What do we do now?
We continue the mission. It's what the captain would have wanted.
Fuck the mission. I say we get some supplies and head back on the water.
Can't set sail without our cannon. It'd be a death sentence.
Well, we also can't get a trade deal without an ambassador.
Got to land without
I got all the papers and I was trained by the ambassador,
For
so
2 years through strife and starvation. Speak of him with respect.
He hoarded water and surrendered without a fight. Any respect he might have earned died with him.
you're both starving and fresh off a pitched battle. Now is not the time to hash this out.
Flynn is right. Right now we need food and shelter. Everything else can wait.
And, albeit less pressingly, we should put our debt to rest.
We also need a new captain.
What? Our previous one isn't even cold yet.
Must we do this before the boy has had a chance to bury his uncle?
Shit's gone to shit. We need some kind of order here.
He's right, Johan.
It's me. I'm the captain now.
We have to keep moving forward.
Luckily, it's an easy problem to solve.
Yeah, it's Flynn.
Me?
Don't be so surprised. We've all been leaning heavily on you since Punta Lavapié.
All Flynn's qualities would make him a fine first mate. But we cannot have some no-name guard dog be captain. I simply must throw my own name in the mix.
Must you?
This is precisely what my uncle has been training me for. To captain my own ship.
Yeah, we're not on a ship, though.
Noble blood and fine schooling, I am the closest thing we have left to an ambassador.
You've been raised to be a lord and have someone else dress you. You don't know the first thing about captaining a crew. And neither did your uncle.
Johan, even you have turned to Flynn for help in the past.
If not me, then by rank alone it should be Pete.
No. My job is to keep us safe. Flynn's job is to lead us.
I would be honored to be your captain. Alright. Is there a map? No map. Right. Anything here? As you level up at least one of your character's skills, unlock a perk for at least one of your characters. Where is that? Skills unlock many new options in exploration, stealth, and dialogue. Your starting skills are based on your attributes, but you get new skills when you... Oh, okay, didn't need to read that. Let's see, what was up? What was power? Power is just strength, physical strength. Athleticism, breaking, and authority. Finesse is surprise attacks, skullduggery, and manipulation. Perception's awareness, survival, and examination. Wits is tinkering, insight, and persuasion. Persuasion is usually king in these types of games. They get you out of some bad trouble. What does survival do? Harvest herbs and clear overgrown paths. Examination. Notice important detail where passive reveals secret environments. Yeah. Alright. You're a Sawbones, that's a doctor. You're a medic, you're a scholar. I think that's a doctor too. Isn't it? He heal? I mean, he's a priest. I mean, there's no magic in the game, but you know. Well, what else would he do? Doesn't say what skills he has. Abilities. In the class screen, you can access your class upgrade perks and general perks. Perks are passive upgrades for your character. Both types of perks are unlocked. Damn, that stuff doesn't last long. The Scholar. What are your abilities? Coordinate. Guide. Homophobia. Glorious Guidance. Well, he's like a buffer. He buffs people. Makes a... Just for like prayer and stuff. Okay, let's check the others. Sawbone. He just straight up heals, right? Coordination, yeah, patch up and all coordination to restore endurance. Patch up also applies honed to self for a critical chance. Gain dodge against range attacks equal to, so she's ranged. She's like an archer and a healer, which kind of sucks because she's always in the back away from the rest of the group. But she has to move forward with the group to heal them. So that's kind of a bad combo. Guess I could change that by giving her like heavier weapons and heavier armor, make her melee. Or be like a paladin. He's quartermaster, he's pretty much just a warrior. Alright. Need level up mine. Yeah, it says you can split up, but it says if you enter into combat while split up, the people that aren't close to combat don't enter the combat. So, like if you have your rogue split up sneaking, if she ever gets discovered, it'll just be her. Everyone else just standing outside the building. Guard. Masato Soto. This is looking for me. I have coordinates, command target ally to instantly perform an attack of opportunity against a random entity adjacent to them. So I can give like people extra attacks. Nearby allies are immune to morale losses. Logistican. +3 coordinate. Oh, this is pretty good. Do I have any points to put into this though? Unlock costs 2. I have 2. All right. If an ally eliminates an enemy within 3 spaces of this character, both the ally and the character gain strengthened extra melee damage. That's pretty good. Oh, you hold down to unlock it. All right. Everybody get their own points? Yeah, you do. Okay. Honed. Dodge against range attacks equal to the character's skill efficiency. Morale boost, which grants a chance to avoid morale loss. Do the dodge range. And more morale. Oh yeah, I guess that would happen. They would rush back to the... Let's see. Ooh. I've been used to playing Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, which is another CRPG, and like everyone there is like basically melee. Got plasma weapons, flamethrowers, and bursters, and you don't have to worry about sticking together or anything. Everybody. What is that anyway? 100% max guard for 2 turns, and the character's guard is replenished. Becomes exposed when so you basically get so you become immune for 2 turns, but then weakened after that for a turn after that. Now I'm reading that. Armor shred with European swords. First use of either grog or sake after entering a new area does not spend a charge. So is he drunken master? You can get drunk. I gotta do that. All I have is European swords right now. He's like a rogue. Sneak. A critical chance. Can run without making noise. Oh, that's pretty nice. Superiority gained when entering a superior position. I just like the critical chance for right now. The Duelist. Plus 2 damage when attacking the same character at the same as the same attack's previous attack. Excess damage after removing the target's guard overflows to their endurance. Ooh. So if a character puts up guard, you have to take down their guard before you hit their hit points. So this is like if he has like 20 guard and you do like 25 damage, and you'll take down his guard and do like 5 damage to hit points. So that sounds good. So it's like damage overflow. Blunt attacks. Armor granted by guide is doubled. That just seems like a no-brainer. Right? Double the armor. Perks have... We'll see where it tells me about like perk point. All right, what would his... See, I'm not familiar with like how to build these guys. So he's sort of like melee and buffs. Survivability. Get some tinkering. You are healing in range, so what affects range? My awareness? No, awareness is out of combat. Guessing. I'm probably going to build these characters completely wrong. Definitely need you, break that armor. Pin the max? No, all of your abilities to go off of skullduggery. You're like a duelist, right? So you're like probably athletic. Surprise attack. Did you? Hey.
I suppose you can all consider your mutiny successful.
Enough, Johan. None of us wanted it to go down like this.
You didn't? I know I haven't been on the sea as long as you, but doesn't a mutiny typically end in the death of the previous captain and the installation of a new one? You got exactly what you wanted.
I mean, we were gonna kill them, yeah.
In the distance, by that bridge.
Well armed for a welcoming party.
You were correct, Pete. We needed a leader sooner than I thought. Let us hope what Japanese we learned from Linschotter will suffice.
Ah, looks like you got your first task, Cap. Go get him.
Because we were rationing our food and water, and he gave the proclamation that anybody caught stealing extra rations, the penalty would be death. And we caught one guy stealing some extra food, and he basically forced us to murder him. And then we found out the captain was hoarding water. So we were about to kill him before we got attacked by the pirates. I'm coming. Why am I so slow?
I am Tanaka Takayuki, Lord of Kurokawa, the village upon which you have landed. Do you understand my words?
They proceed in Japanese. Yes, my lord. I will do my best to reply in your language.
Good. I understand you well enough.
Why does Angie not like that?
Which of you is the leader of your crew?
I am, my lord. I am Captain Flynn of the Albatross.
Flynn. I can tell by your ship and your dress that you are not like other foreigners I have seen. Beyond that, I am unable to ascertain from whence you hail.
We have sailed from the Netherlands, though we represent England.
Those names mean little to me. For what purposes have you landed upon my shores?
We are here on a mission from the Queen of England to peacefully secure a trade deal between our nations.
I see. I will relay this information to my lord in Nagasaki and await his instructions on how best to handle your presence. Omatsu, please have your guards confiscate their weapons immediately.
We come here peacefully. These weapons are for protection, not aggression.
My guards will protect you if necessary. As a gesture of goodwill, I allow you to camp in my forest. But my guards will restrict your movement to the forest and Kurokawa only.
Flynn, he's gonna cut off access to our ship. He can't do that.
The alternative is imprisonment. What I offer you instead is a diplomatic courtesy. I expect my lord will reply in a few days at most.
We have been starving for weeks. Where can we acquire food?
I will not hesitate to cut you down if you prove to deserve it. I can tell you have many questions. I will be entertaining none of them at present. You are an unknown force, and I do not know your relationship with our allies. Until my lord instructs me, I will not risk passing on information you should not have.
But we thank you for your mercy, Lord Tanaka. We will prove ourselves worthy of it.
I hope for that to be the case. Your timing could not be worse. But that is no fault of yours. You are welcome to trade for food in the village. The peasants there have a need for mon and an excess of fish.
One more point on our list of tasks. Reacquire weapons, perhaps?
We should begin making camp.
At least Buster survived. I was worried he'd starve to death.
Now that would have caused a mutiny.
Let's see, get your equipment back from Tanaka's manor, get your hands on some food to feed your crew. Talk to Etienne about putting your dead to rest. Busy. They are just, this is like a prison.
Boss.
You lack the item required to select this option. How are you recovering? Any lingering symptoms of your illness?
I'm feeling fine, I suppose. Reina did her best, but you and I both know that only means so much. I've still got plenty of pain. Probably won't be able to help out too much, of course, on account of the pain. Good thing you saved me over that layabout Selmacher, though. He'd still be figuring out how to get out of the longboat.
Flynn, good to see you.
How are you faring after the attempted mutiny?
Fine, I suppose. I felt distant from the whole thing. I know the crew's well-being should be my main concern, but I understood where the captain was coming from. He didn't always make the right decisions, but he always tried to. I think he just wanted the mission to succeed without the crew feeling like he was betraying them. But I suppose you felt more like you were being betrayed. That's why you sided with the mutineers. I get it. I did too. I just wanted to stay out of it all.
So we seem to be landlocked for the foreseeable future. How are you holding up?
You're referring to the blood curse that was placed on me as a child. I appreciate you being subtle. Only you, Anja, and the old captain knew about it. But I trust those of us left to tell them now. It's true.
Blood curse?
The curse only strikes when I've been in one place over long. I usually have some time before it finds me. At present, I'm not worried. Thanks for asking, though.
Yeah, maybe there is magic in this world. Is it an actual curse, or can you and Angie scrounge up some makeshift traps and go hunting for food?
Of course. You don't think it would anger that Lord Tanaka to hunt on his land without permission?
He confined us here to his forest with no food. As far as I'm concerned, we're well within our right to hunt on his land.
Sounds good to me. I'll grab Anja.
Boss.
We procured some food. Mind cooking it up for the crew? Oh, we don't have it yet, though. I've sent Rana and Anja to go hunt. Mind preparing to cook whatever they return with?
This is the best we could get? Christ. Fine. You're lucky you have me.
Have dinner.
Are you ready to have dinner yet, or what?
Said yes.
Dinner's up, morons. Come and eat. Oh, good, is it, Reina? Worth keeping me around? I heard all your hemming and hawing when you thought I was unconscious.
Oh, you're such a prick, Kuipers. You know it's delicious.
Finally. A hot meal after months of hardtack and grog. I almost feel human again.
Oh, more than human. God is in this meal.
What is it with you Catholics and eating Christ?
Why, it's respectful. Like finishing a meal to show you appreciated it.
If you don't finish your Eucharist, does God get insulted?
I would.
Yeah, if you ate me and didn't finish, I'd be pretty upset. In a cannibal way, not in a... Jesus Christ, Anja.
Language, Madame Cano.
Sorry.
Ah, a little innuendo there. This is good. We haven't done this in ages. It's good.
Done what? Eaten?
Yeah, no shit, Flynn.
You two are such assholes.
Oh, you love it.
Feed Buster from your own plate.
Thank you, Flynn. For the meal, for making it happen. It's... just thanks.
Yeah, what he said.
Monsieur Flynn, how can I be of assistance?
How are you faring about the after the attempted mutiny?
As well as can be. Though I must admit to some dismay when you encouraged the mutiny. Violence to such a degree and wielding those who depend on you should always be a last resort. Far be it from me to tell you how to lead, but in the future I suggest you bear in mind the effects your actions would have on your crew before committing to them. While we're on the subject, I'm aware I've shown I have little taste for combat, but know that should you require it, I will do my best to fight for you. So long as you bear in mind my preference for peace whenever possible.
You have your own reasons for traveling to Japan, yes?
Good memory, I do. I came here to check on a friend of mine. Another Franciscan, Brother Garcia. He was sent here with a few other missionaries some years ago. He stopped writing suddenly. It's unlike him.
Ooh, got bad news for you, buddy.
Contact anyone he was traveling with, and
I think at this time they didn't like Christians in their country, so the shogunate started to basically purge them. Burn all the churches down with the priests in them. Can you begin arranging the funeral for our dead?
Of course, I would be honored. The funeral preparations will take the rest of the day. Perhaps you should replace our equipment first, before we focus our efforts on grieving. Once you've done that, let me know.
Alright, let's get some equipment. Let's talk to this dude.
Foreigner?
Can you tell us anything about Kirikawa and its lord?
Yes.
Alright, will you?
No.
Alright, good talk.
Now that's a fine ship you have there. Shame you're kept away from her. Hope you safeguarded any valuables you left behind.
She is a fine ship. You have a good eye.
Always curious about those from faraway lands. Especially regarding how they got here. My name is Jiro. I could not help but notice you were stripped of your equipment. Lord Tanaka's guards are not so well tested. I'm sure you could easily take the manor and reclaim it if you so chose.
I could not imagine that would end well for us diplomatically.
Depends on the story you give whoever shows up afterwards. It's worth considering. There's more in the manor than just your equipment. I can tell you that much. But enough business. Welcome to Kurokawa.
you tell us a little of this village and its lord?
Not much to tell. It's a poor fishing village, and the Lord does what he can to squeeze as much value from his peasants as possible. You'd think that would be motivation to protect them, but no. There's a nest of bandits nearby, and he's done nothing. But lords are the same everywhere, no?
Bandits? Shouldn't something be done about them?
No, they're not doing much harm. But they could. And the Lord has done nothing. To me, that's far worse. A bandit will steal, but when a Lord won't protect, something must be done about him.
Just away. How are you faring after the attempted mutiny?
Fine. Alive. Good to have you on side, though. Never been part of a mutiny before. Don't much care to be part of one again.
How is the Albatross faring?
Hard to know since we can't get to her. She's still afloat. Guess that pissant Cabral didn't want to sink her. Not that it matters much. We can't sail her far without her cannon.
Can you make us some new equipment, Pete?
No. I can maintain our tactical items, but I'm not much of a tinkerer. For weapons and armor, we'll need a smith.
Let's take stock of our tactical items.
Can't do much out here. Gonna need somewhere to set out my tools.
Yes, Flynn?
How are you faring after the attempted mutiny?
What? Have you come to gloat over your success? This whole thing turned out rather perfectly for you, didn't it, Captain? I hadn't thought you the type to manipulate the situation to your benefit so callously. I thought you more honorable than that. I suppose I was wrong.
Regarding what you said about completing the mission.
Yes?
I agree with you. We must finish what the ambassador came here to do. For his sake and for ours.
Of course. And isn't the royal pardon your queen dangles over your head contingent on the success of this mission? I imagine that must be a rather strong motivation as well.
I came on this ship for the pardon, but I stayed because of the ambassador. Walsingham was good to me, and I would do right by him.
As you say.
Do not stray anyway.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Well, we're fighting. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. I thought they would just like warn me. It's like, oh, you're not allowed here as a foreigner. We're dead. Yeah, we're so dead. We have no weapons, no armor. heal yourself? No, you can't. Pakistan! Didn't mean to loot during combat, but you run into him.
Stop! I may die, but I will take you all with me. It's too much. It's all too much.
So I broke their morale, so they just ran.
A disaster.
Oh shit, he's dead. Oh fuck. I was gonna flank him. Oh. We're actually doing better than I thought we would. Oh, he just armored up again.
Scar to my collection.
Oh, he's down, but he's not dead yet. All right, all right, all right. Doing pretty good. Nice. He's like, I'm out of here. Fuck this place. Oh.
Captain.
I didn't want to steal from the dude, but apparently that's what we're going to be doing. I didn't know it'd like put me into combat just by coming in here. I pick him up. I'm gonna loot him. How do I drop him? Drop him. And while we're here, might as well steal everything. Alright, let's get out of here. Hopefully they don't suspect that it's us. I don't know why they would. When foreigners arrived, we confiscated all their weapons and gear, and, you know, then mysteriously my house got broken into and robbed, and all that weapon and gear is gone. Makes sense. Not suspicious at all.
Stranger.
I probably gotta equip all the stuff, don't I? Yep. Mine was the halberd. Not going to cost a 2, but where does it say this down here? For the rifle, right? Sword and board. For the bow and arrow, plus I think he had daggers. Maybe you were the daggers. Thought she had daggers. Rapier and pistol is his, right? Yeah, that's the duelist. I don't think they can use the Japanese weapons yet. That requires a skill. Nothing happened? Nothing suspicious?
Monsieur Flynn, how can I be of assistance? Just so you know, the preparation and proceedings will take the rest of the day. Do you have anything else? Have you put any thought into how you would like to return our fallen crew to the Lord?
Do you have any preference?
Burial is the proper Christian method, of course, to ensure the physical resurrection of the body, though this is foreign soil. I hope our dead would not be averse to a final resting place so far from home.
If they were sailors, we will bury them at sea. I will not commit their bodies to rest in a foreign land.
It's certainly poetic. I'm sure the Lord won't begrudge us a bit of poetry.
Thank you for the hydration.
Sea isn't any closer to their homeland than Japan. Allow me to speak with the guard captain about collecting the bodies from the Albatross. I've found few who would deny an old man much, if he is appropriately pitiable. And we ask that you lovingly guide their souls back home to you, O Lord. Monsieur Flynn, would you like to say a few words?
Though we continue forward without them, we carry our memory of them with us, and never has there been an easier burden to carry.
I'd like to give the captain an extra send-off. He led us across the world. He deserves more.
I think the captain took enough extra already.
Can you not leave that be for one moment? Can you not allow me to mourn my uncle in peace?
You can mourn him all you want, but I won't stand him getting special treatment when he's the reason half my friends are dead. Mayer died too dehydrated to beg for water. Rolos died choking on ship's leather, his mouth too dry to swallow.
Their deaths are on Pete, not my uncle.
Pete rationed enough for us all to make it to land. Dehydrated, but alive. Your uncle's selfish hoarding fucked it all up. Our survival is despite him.
Well, he's dead now. Hopefully, that brings you comfort.
I now understand why the ambassador shot down my ideal for crew fight night. Let's bring things to a close before this ends violently.
Indeed. O Lord, we commit these bodies to the sea, that they might find peace in the waters they made their home. We ask that you return their souls to your side and welcome them to heaven. May the love of God bless and console us, and to gently wipe the tears from our eyes. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Are you incapable of answering a simple question with a simple
Any other
response?
lord would have
It is as I
imprisoned you
said.
as soon as you landed on
I
their
was
shores.
merely curious
But my
about the
uncle
beautiful
wanted to give
weaponry
you a
you so
chance.
recently
Said
recovered.
imprisoning you without
It
cause
is
would
clearly
strip
of a
away
fine
our
make.
humanity and yours.
Yes, and as I
But
keep
you
replying,
aren't human.
that is an ominous and
We should
vaguely
have
threatening
killed
thing to
you,
say.
like the
Leave our
barbarians
campsite at
you
once.
are.
Okay, enough talking, people.
Avenge my uncle and...
Ah, shit, I knew we were gonna... Well, now it's a fight.
You are permitted to be here, but go no further.
Is there friendly fire? Nope, but there's friendly blocking, apparently.
We have made a grave tactical error.
Oh, the priest is almost dead. you over here. Him. And next turn you can probably say heal the priest. Only do that 3 times per fight, huh? It's gonna be like Dark Souls. You can only heal so many times per fight. Interesting. You... And he's dead. Or he's down.
May as well give up now.
How many action points do I have? Where's this? Okay, I have 3. Let's see what we can do. I have enough for that. Do regular attack. Enough.
You got another one! I'll never catch up now! This is it! We're going to lose!
Heathen scum! I knew to expect the worst when Dom Sancho sent me to collect you, but this is beyond the pale. I have just come from the manor, intending to meet with Lord Tanaka when I stumbled upon your masterwork. He showed you mercy far beyond what you deserve, and you repaid his kindness by slaughtering him and his...
I feel bad now. I kind of want to restart and not slaughter those guards by accident.
Beasts for the devil to ride.
There was no way to surrender. They just wanted to kill me.
I'm Gonzalo de Almeida, Judge Commander of the Jesuit Order. I will be escorting you to Nagasaki, where you will be tried in a Jesuit court and hung for piracy, amongst your myriad other crimes.
You're mistaken. We have been sent here on a peaceful diplomatic mission by our queen. We have a letter bearing her seal.
Peaceful? You massacred the retinue of the first Japanese lords you met. Do you think me stupid? Do not take me for some mindless fool behind a desk. I will see you hung for what you've done here, and no meaningless bureaucratic document will sway me. And I know of a certain Captain Cabral who will be watching you sway in the gallows with glee. But do you know what my favorite part of this is? I know Lord Tanaka quite well. He was a man plagued by mercy. If you had shown him an ounce of courtesy, he would have insisted on escorting you to meet his lord himself. The only person you've met who might have stuck their neck out for you, and you chose to...
Damn, now I really want to... I really want to...
this excited
Shit.
to execute someone in a long time.
We save scum this? How many saves does it have? Oh, we spare a moment to collect papers from the Diabatros.
Please, continue your...
Sure. What little we have left. Good luck out there. Sounds like you need it.
After you, my little pigs. Yours.
Because I thought, like, if I walked in there, they would, like, just warn me.
What is so urgent that couldn't possibly wait until morning?
The devil himself has arrived. The captain...
Let's see if I can just...
Band of pirates.
Answer my
See if I can
question.
just get through this.
And we may yet spare your life. Did you... While you were slaughtering the... Well, my final concern regarding...
I'm gonna save scum this.
To the slaughter.
Game over. Well, that's... a menu... Load. Where would this be, though? Let's see where this one is. I think it's just after we ate.
Monsieur Flynn, how can I...
Yes, it is. All right, no killing anymore. No slaughtering the innocent.
We're on the subject.
We're not doing an evil run. Let's just do the funerals and be done with it. And everyone's still alive up here, right? I can just check and see if we have our... No, we don't have our weapons or anything. Let's see how this pans out. We'll just do the funeral and not get our weapons.
Monsieur Flynn, how can I be of assistance?
Oh, you won't do it. How do I...
Now that's a fine ship you have there. Shame you're kept away. Always curious about... My name is Jiro. I could... It's worth... But enough business. Welcome. You'd think that, but lords are the same everywhere. No, to me that's far worse.
If you don't step into the guard area, they will not give you a warning. They will just try to murder you. I really thought they'd be like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Get out of here. But no, they just want to kill you. There's got to be another way to get progress this, other than killing them. 'Cause that seems like a bad ending kind of type thing. Like we're diplomats and we murder the first village we find. Oh shit! No.
You there, foreigner!
Okay.
Why are you
persuasion.
sneaking around? You are not allowed to be in here.
All right, we're sorry.
Are you lost? Get out then, before I get you in trouble.
In there. Seek permission from Omatsu to go after the bandits and take... Okay, that changes then. Okay, and take their weapons. Get your equipment back. We'll take the weapons from the bandits then. But who's Omatsu? Is that like the Shogun's daughter? Oh, here we go, yeah. Hello, Evil. How are you doing? Oh, it's going fine. We just had to restart because we got a really bad ending, but otherwise it's going fine now. Can you tell me anything about the Kurakawa and its lord?
Yes.
Will you?
No.
One of the villagers spoke of a nearby nest of bandits. Are you planning on clearing them out?
We had finally gathered enough soldiers and supplies to do so, when you became a more immediate problem. Now the bandits continue to grow fat, selling our peasants into slavery, while we're stuck watching you all scratch your asses.
You can watch yourself scratch our asses if you'd rather chase bandits. No. We can take care of the bandits for you if you'd like.
I've been looking forward to giving them the thrashing they deserve. But our people are the priority here. If you can take them out before we can, we would be very grateful. But you'll have to use any weapons the bandits have laying around. I won't go against my uncle and arm you.
Good speaking with you. I take out some bandits.
Monsieur
This
Flynn,
bastard survived.
how can I be of assistance?
I was worried he'd starve to death.
Talk to you? Where are the bandits? There's no maps. We get over here. That's the murder route. Don't want to do that.
Do not stray anywhere you don't belong.
So go back here where they instantly attack. Quick save. Or save.
You will be attacked on sight.
F5 is not quick save, huh?
If you so much as look at me in a way I don't like, I will cut you down.
Talking to you. This way. Ada.
You must be another one of the foreigners who came in on the ship. Which one are you?
I'm Flynn, captain of this crew.
I am Kanade. Well met. Tell me, are you Portuguese? This Etienne of yours isn't, but that is the only type of foreigner I know.
Crew make up a few different backgrounds. But we have sailed from a place called Netherlands on a ship hired to represent England.
How exciting. Two places I have yet to hear of. I have already forgotten both names. That was quite a bit of information all at once. What can you tell me of your home country?
England, it's rainy. Grey mostly.
You are glad to be here then, yes? We are pleased to have you in Kurokawa. Welcome.
What can you tell me about of this village?
You have landed nowhere important, I'm sorry to say. We are a poor fishing village ruled by the Tanaka clan. For the most part, we are left to fish and live in relative peace. Until recently, at least. But Lord Tanaka is working on that. Don't you worry.
Come now, don't bait me into asking what has happened recently.
We have had bandits prowling around our village the past few weeks. They snatch our villagers from the road, rob those with goods, and sell the rest into slavery. Lord Tanaka has assured us he will deal with them soon, and I trust him. For now, we do not travel much.
We have dead aboard our ship that we need to bury. Can you tell us where your designated burial grounds are?
Burial grounds? We burn our dead here. There is no designated spot you can bury your people. Bury them? In the dirt? What a strange custom. That can't be sanitary.
Out of the village, I believe. She literally just said, don't bury people. I guess ashes are here? Looks like a graveyard to me.
Let's take it silent and steady.
Find them first before we, like, enter onto them. They'll never see us, sir. We're bent over at the waist. That makes us invisible. It's hard on the knees, but, you know.
Cool head. We can take them both, without alerting the rest.
She said you can take them both, but I only see one. Oh, there's another one. Alright, well, let's try to sneak up on him. Yeah, sneak attack. So.
Gute Nacht.
Wants a katana! That is a worn one-handed weapon. Give that to... Is Pete with me? Him. I don't think there is a Japanese shield. I just think it's like the katana, and they have a smaller, like a wakasu or something like that, like a parrying dagger. They don't have equivalents of shields. I guess I'll take the katana. He walks away again. Oh shit, there we go. Metal plate. English weapons too. So you, what is this, a pistol? We'll go to like my archer. Definitely go to him. Oh, this is for crafting. Christine, oh, that's Tira Matu, okay. But there was like armor and weapons. Oh, there we go. Yes, I do have shields. I stand corrected. 3 of us are ready. So now if we get caught, it won't be that bad. Got 3 out of 4 of us equipped. I don't know how to deal with this in here. No way for me sneaking up on them unless they move. Wait, they're going the wrong way. No, okay. Back this way, guys.
I've never seen a rock like this. I can't pick it.
We'll have to smash through it. Be ready to fight.
Oh, we got smashed? Oh no, we're not gonna smash through. No way for us to get up here. Shit. Was smashed through. It was control, right? Oh. Guess he's just attacking.
Oh, what is that?
Let's have him turn around. Oh, fuck it.
I've got their
Something's
attention.
wrong over here.
Shoot the lantern.
Alright, during combat, look for objects you can target with attacks for tactical items. The lantern hanging in this room can be shot down and will set fire to the oil-soaked floor. Ooh. Fire spreads every turn until it burns out. It burns much longer on surfaces like wood or also entire buildings can burn down. Interesting. Or mats and stone or sand. Running through fire will cause character to take damage. Oil will always burn when exposed to fire. That's just one way to use the environment to your advantage. Some objects break when attacking. Use this to open new paths and expose enemies in cover. We also find tactical items such as bandages, torches, and javelins, which can be temporarily picked up during combat or exploration. These will appear in your third tactical item slot in your HUD. Tactical items picked up in this way will be lost when you leave the level. So where's the lantern? Oh, there it is. Need my shooter. You come up here. You, I have a feeling she's gonna get burned. Alright, now get the fuck out. Don't have any weapon for you, ma'am. What do we got? I think you're the only one without a weapon. And equip. Gotta be out of combat, right? Yeah. I think they're dead, so pretty it's safe to move forward. Damn, that hurt whatever it was. Huh. She on fire? She was close. A bad position for all of us.
Damn, Flint! You're not pulling your punches!
Jump in water. Fly's wet. I guess that'll like put a person out. Oh, I don't. It doesn't heal. Can't equip stuff during combat. Oh, now I got the key. Oh, I guess I could have came around this way and assassinated people. Got the key. Oh well, we did this loud.
It's all too much!
Now, I get the corpses that are inside that building. I think I'm just gonna leave them. It's like, where is it going out? There we go. It's going out. Return to the village. I'll just give this guy, you're a duelist. I don't have anything for the priest guy. Okay, much better outcome. Killed some bandits. You didn't have to massacre half the village of friendly people. I don't know why these guys are aggro on me, but not gonna kill them. So you can do like an evil run, I guess. Just come and just be like an asshole and just massacre everyone. Where did it come? Sometimes a map jumps around to where I don't want it to.
Monsieur Flynn, how can I be of assistance?
The funeral.
Just so you know, the preparation and proceedings will take the rest of. Have you put any thought into how you would like to return our fallen? Burial is the proper Christian method, of course, to ensure the physical resurrection of the body.
After speaking with the villagers, I believe it would be more respectful to the local culture to burn the bodies.
The final resting place. Burn them? That's not going to be popular amongst the crew. Though the look, I see you are walking a diplomat's tightrope. Far be it from me to make your job harder. We shall allow me to speak.
Everybody hates that. Well, you never heard of a Viking funeral? You're from the Netherlands.
I found
You're the Danes.
An old man much, if he is, and we ask that you lovingly guide their souls back home to you, O Lord. Monsieur Flynn, would you like to say a few words?
Same thing.
I think.
Can you not?
They're gonna get in a fight.
That's Pete rationed.
Well, he's dead now.
I'll call them a bunch of bitches.
Indeed. O Lord, forgive us. May the love of God bless and console us, and to gently wipe the tears from our eyes.
All right.
Here they are, Judge Commander. The foreigners I wrote about to my lord.
Thank you, Lord Tanaka. It is clear from their ragged look and frenzied eyes that they are heathens and indeed fall under Jesuit jurisdiction. I am Gonzalo de Almeida, Judge Commander of the Jesuit Order. I will be escorting you to Nagasaki, where you will be tried in a Jesuit court and hung for piracy, amongst your myriad other crimes.
A ragged look is due to a recent battle and hardship on the seas, not to indicate of our religious beliefs or lack thereof.
If the Lord saw fit to deal you hardship and strife, then surely you deserved it.
You are mistaken. We have been sent here on a peaceful diplomatic mission by our queen. We have a letter bearing her seal to prove it.
Meaningless paper from a heathen queen. I have spoken to Captain Cabral. I know enough of you. And trust me when I say he is going to be very disappointed to discover you yet live.
With all due respect, Judge Commander, I think it would be best if I escort the captain and his crew.
We saved his village, so now he's our buddy.
His actions in my village have painted an entirely different picture of his character. I believe you to be unfairly biased against him.
Your lord sent me to collect the heathens. They are under my jurisdiction. If you think I am biased, you can take it up with your lord after I've left with my quarry.
I do not summon my opinion of the foreigners from thin air, as you seem to. Since arriving on my shore, they have impressed me greatly. They risked their lives to protect my village from a recent bandit threat. They showed great deference to our culture in burning the bodies of their dead, something I know to be against their own religious preferences. And they showed great humanity in feeding their pet cat from their own bowl.
Oh, the cat thing got us rep too.
Something my niece and I were both rather touched by.
These heathens display basic etiquette, and you would forgive them their crimes of piracy?
Of course not. I simply believe that my lord does not have the full picture of these people.
That's funny. The cat thing was a test as well.
You foolish, impudent! You have let these puppets of Satan cover your eyes with wool. They have charmed you with...
Thank you for traveling to my village, Judge Commander, where your soldiers are matched equally by mine. I am sorry your journey has been for naught, but these are my guests, and I will be escorting them to Nagasaki to make their case to my lord directly.
You stick your neck out from your shell to prolong their lives by mere minutes. I hope they're worth it to you, Tanaka. I know they won't be.
We should leave for Nagasaki at once. Come.
Might we spare a moment to collect our papers from the D. Albatross?
I'm afraid not. To delay will only give the Judge Commander more time to paint you as he wishes in the eyes of my lord. We will leave with the things you have on you, and of course, the swift return of your equipment.
Thank you, we're in your debt.
You have been good to Kurokawa. It was only right that I return the favor. Besides, I can't have you thinking the worst of Japan when you have only just arrived.
Helpers, you stay behind and guard the ship. See to it that our valuables remain safe.
Sure. What little we have left. Good luck out there. Sounds like you need it.
Come. Nagasaki awaits. The hour is quite late. I shall schedule for you to meet my lord tomorrow. For now, I will arrange a room for you all to spend the night.
Lord Tanaka, it is good to see you. Will you finally be making use of our rooms?
No, my dear Elgato. As usual, I will be at my estate. But I leave these honored guests in your capable hands. They have landed in Japan quite recently, and I wish to show them a warmer welcome than I did previously. Please, find them your best room, and I shall cover the cost.
Quite kind of you, Lord Tanaka. Surely it is too generous.
I insist.
We do have one room available, but I worry
A worry
that...
for nothing. I trust you will take care of my guests. Forgive my abrupt departure, but the day has finally caught up to me, and it has been quite draining. I will retire to my estate on the outskirts of the city and collect you tomorrow. And thank you, Elgato.
Welcome to the House of Whispers. I do hope you will all enjoy your time here. We are both an inn and a house of entertainment, catering mainly to the
House of Whispers, and their name is Spanish for the cat.
There are usually card games and sake for you to enjoy, but you have arrived a little too late for that tonight. And rest assured, since you'll be in a much, much smaller room than your group requires, We will send along free drinks as appreciation for your understanding.
Smaller room? I don't like the sound of that. I need to be able to stretch out my legs when I sleep, Flynn. Will I be able to stretch out my legs?
Well, I kick in my sleep. So that's about to become everyone's problem.
I snore.
We're aware.
I snore, so no one's sleeping. As you can see, that won't quite work for us. Could we possibly switch to someone? Let's see, Elgato, you hear how annoying they're going to be about this. Please don't make me deal with them, please.
Perhaps? Lady Sayako has a much larger room that her retinue requires, though she does usually prefer this specific room. I will make the switch worth her while. Allow me a moment to speak with her and to ready your new quarters. I informed the lady that you purchased some of our more expensive services as a gift to her, and she agreed to switch rooms. But you and your crew needn't worry about that. You aren't the ones paying your bill. Your room is ready for you upstairs whenever you would like to retire for the evening.
Isn't Elgato a male name? Just means the cat. It doesn't.
Yes.
It kind of just means pussy, so I wouldn't think so. But what a Spaniard doing amongst all these Portuguese?
What's an Englishman doing amongst all these Dutch?
Touché.
This is fun. I could do this all day.
You met the judge commander in Karakawa.
And you walked away alive. Ah, impressive. Or lucky. How many times did he call you a heathen? I'm keeping count. I hold the record so far, but our doorman is close at my heels.
The bigger room.
My pleasure. But you should thank Lord Tanaka. He's the one who will be paying for Lady Sayako's entertainment.
Here. Man, like, looking inside rooms is hard in this beast. I guess that's my bed. Ninjas! Oh, they're here to kill Lady Sayaka.
What? You want? This isn't your... My apologies. I heard a scream.
What in the devil is going on?
I am not entirely sure myself.
The room next to ours is being attacked.
The noblewoman. We are duty-bound to aid her.
Try to pay attention to status effects on enemies and allies. Use V to swap the target tooltip and read more about each effect on the target character. In addition to the effects on the status itself, some abilities can combo with certain status effects. For example, the Cutlass follow-up ability deals more damage to characters who are bleeding. I didn't have the ability to equip the Cutlass, so I don't have it. I have all the Japanese weapons from the what you call it, the bandits. B. Where am I? Oh, we're in this room. Praise. It doesn't attack, but marks him? 25% damage taken and range attacks against them count as having +2 optimal range. Okay, ooh, that's that's actually pretty cool. Snipe him. I like her rally just shooting in the air. Rally forth! No attack. Where's my shield dude? Well, never mind then. Where's this guy going? Not get in there.
You fight like you're keeping score, are you?
Out of the way so they can get in. Attack of opportunity. Damn! Pretty good.
I failed you all! Stop! Forgive me! I can't take any more of this! This is it! We're going to lose! Take you all with me!
Ah, I don't have a shot. She can't arc it? We have a shot over here. There we go.
I wonder why they attacked her.
Oh, probably some political drama we don't know about.
These soldiers are clad in Portuguese armor.
Huh. Weren't we meant to be in her room?
Indeed we were. We seem to be of a similar mind.
How exciting. Less than a week in and we already have a mortal enemy.
She was right here. Here she is. Kage. Where is she? Yeah, I forgot to do B. No one else is in my party, alright. I want to switch to the rogues to see if I can pick lock this, but where is Sayako? There she is.
Captain Flynn, I am glad to be on your good side. My guards are competent, but I cannot deny that you and your crew had a large hand in saving my life. Please accept this gift as my thanks. It is of great value, both objectively and to myself. It would please me greatly if you had it.
Someone take this thing and throw it in one of our junk bags. I will treasure it. Thank you.
No, thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me,
why did Angie hate that?
Opportunity to
like, we got loot. She's a thief.
Sake you gifted me earlier.
You and your people are skilled. It has been some time since I fought beside such expert warriors. And you were able to save Lady Sayako from her attackers. Impressive.
And now that we have time to for a proper introduction, who are you?
My name is Matsunaga Kage. I am a Ronin, a samurai whose lord has died, if you are unfamiliar with the term. Now I am something of a sword for hire. And you are?
Flynn, a sailor, and this is my crew, or Captain Flynn of the Albatross.
A pleasure to meet you properly. I must once again apologize for our abrupt introduction earlier.
Sorry to hear about your lord. Who was he?
Likely no one that you would know. Though I appreciate your condolences.
Is that how you normally deal with doors?
No, no, of course not. Oh, you speak in jest.
Johan hated that. Well, why? That was a good joke. I'm not entirely clear on how you came to be in our room.
I heard the Lady Sayako scream and wish to help. I was under the impression these rooms were joined from the inside, and I might gain the advantage by flanking. It seems I was mistaken.
What brought you to the House of Whispers tonight?
I find myself wandering of late. At times, it is comforting to ground myself in one spot for a moment. Remind myself what society feels like. And the owner gives me a good deal on sake. Not sure why.
You are a fine warrior yourself. It felt natural fighting by your side.
You are kind to compliment me so. It means a great deal coming from one as adept as you. I will take my leave of you. I must find a place to rest for the evening.
This Kage seems rather skilled in battle and knowledgeable of Japan's culture. He could be useful to have in our little group. And it sounds like he has nowhere to stay, the poor man. Perhaps we should invite him to join us if he's so inclined.
I was thinking the same thing.
Great minds. You know the rest.
I can tell you are talking about me.
You're clearly good with a blade. Do you have any other useful talents?
I suppose I'm equally as good with a bow. But that is common among samurai. I also play the flute.
If you were a samurai before, does that mean you were a lord like Tanaka?
No. Not all samurai are lords. Most are simply retainers. I owned a home and some land, but, well, that is no longer the case. I am beginning to get the sense that you are not just questioning me out of idle curiosity.
How would you feel about taking orders from a foreigner?
What an odd question. Are you asking because... Never mind. A presumptuous thought. My days of taking orders without question are behind me. However, if I were part of a hypothetical group, I suppose I would prioritize acting as a member of that group.
I know this is rather sudden, but we find ourselves in need of cultural guidance in Japan, and you seem the competent sort. Would you like to join our crew?
Oh. You want me to be a member of your crew, not a hired sword? I have been traveling alone for quite some time. I feel myself slipping further and further from society. It would be good for me to have comrades once again. Companions with whom I might discuss thoughts and opinions. Practice the art of conversation. Learn and improve and strengthen each other's minds. I accept your kind offer to join your crew. As a sign of my thanks, I will ensure there are no further surprise attacks through the hole I left in your walls. I will remain awake through the night and watch you as you sleep.
That's creepy. What a kind offer. Perhaps it would be best if someone stayed up with you.
If you insist.
Johan!
What? Me? But I'm tired. Have Pete do it.
It's fine. I'll do it. You have fireworks with colored smoke?
Indeed.
Damn. Oh, morning, Captain.
Alright, let's see, anyone in our group yet? Nope, still just me.
Flynn, I heard you were attacked in the evening. I'm relieved to see you all alive. I intended for this to be a more welcoming stay than your previous one, but it seems I failed.
It was rather exciting, actually. We got to help rescue a noblewoman.
Lady Sayako, yes, I heard. Knowing her, I'm sure she repaid your efforts well. And I see you have already begun making friends here. I am unsurprised.
My lord.
Lord Omura has made time in his schedule to meet with you later in the day. In the meantime, I suggest you make your way to the Church of the Jesuits. To approach them of your own free will, with hands outstretched in friendship, would make your life here much easier.
The Jesuits, do we have to? Gonna piss off the priest.
If you wish to survive past this week, it would be wise. They are a powerful force here, and I will not always be around to shield you from them. And I'm sure you've seen by now that the Judge Commander would be a poor enemy to have. I have found the Father Visitor to be more open to friendship. Something to bear in mind.
Lord Omaru, this is, your lord?
Yes, though you should address him by the Christian name he chose for himself. Dom Sancho. I do not choose to do so.
If the local lord has taken a Christian name, the Jesuits must be doing quite well here.
Indeed they are. Some might think too well. But I'll leave such thoughts to others. It is why I suggest you visit them. They have the ear of many powerful people, and sometimes the heart and spirit as well.
Thank you for your advice.
By the time you return from the Jesuit church, my lord should be ready to see you. Return to me then.
And I want to use her to see if I can pick this lock. Break it? I can't break it. One stronger might be able to. Can't control them. Guess I could have only done that during combat. So whatever is in there will be lost forever. The annals of time. Wait, let me put on, Alright, halberd is less than that. This is pretty much like the long nary. That's like a Japanese halberd, isn't it? Kind of more like a spear, but I don't think they have spears. Here's a spear in it. Butterfly stinger. Those daggers? Ooh. Pretty much the same damage, but a higher critical strike rate. Do it. Less damage, but a higher block chance. Yeah, we'll do that. More damage, less block. Oh. Lower damage, lower crit, higher armor piercing though. Let's have that multi-shot ability on it. That actually was pretty... Two-handed weapon. That would actually be good for the priest. That's a big two-handed, hunt weapon, isn't it? He uses those. There we go. The big-ass spiked hammer. I haven't saved the game, like doing quick saves, but I have not actually saved, just in case. All right, so we go to all these places: the harbor, down Sancho's Manor, go to the House of Whispers, something at the market. Tank, healer, and rogue. I mean, I guess that would be it.
You there! I can tell that you are well traveled. You are certainly not from this side of the world, am I right?
Quite correct. I sense that you are about to sell me something.
I take it you have either been in Japan for some time already, or perhaps the tactics of merchants are simply the same in your part of the world. I am Goro the Exchanger. As one who journeys far, you will find my services invaluable. You have probably already discovered that we, the people of Japan, who can otherwise accomplish any goal we fix in our minds, have struggled to settle on a unified currency. A tragic yet unavoidable consequence of 100 years of civil war, one supposes. I, Goro the Exchanger, am the solution to this problem. Bring me the bronze coins we call mon, the gold pieces we call ryo, or simple bags of rice, and I will exchange one for the other.
Taking a little nice cut of each transaction, one supposes.
We must all of us make a living.
Are these exchangers like you in all cities?
Not only is the answer yes, but I, Goro the Exchanger, am in many other cities. I travel wide and far, as many merchants must, and you can...
Not just other merchants, it's all me!
Even as far away as Edo.
In every single city at once!
If you need coin or rice exchanged, no matter what...
I think I only have like coin, don't I? On? I have Rio or rice. I don't know what money they use here.
You must be the Captain Flynn I've heard so much about. I wondered if you might turn up at our doorstep. I'm Alessandro Valignano, Father Visitor of the Society of Jesus. The Judge Commander was none too pleased when you managed to slip from his fingers. Guard, would you fetch him, please? I'm sure he'd love to greet our visitors. In the meantime, perhaps you might indulge my curiosity. There are not many who can wriggle out of the Judge Commander's grasp when he has set his sights on them. How did you all come to Nagasaki, if not by his escort?
Local samurai Lord Tanaka was kind enough to insist on escorting us instead.
And Lord Tanaka slid you out from under Gonzalo's nose. I didn't think he had it in him. Good for him.
So, the heathens survived their first night in Nagasaki and like cockroaches swarmed to our church. It is by God's grace and infinite light that you were possessed by the need to turn yourselves in. Guards, seize them!
Disregard that order, please.
Father Visitor!
You act in haste, Gonzalo, and you often see sin where there is merely ignorance. Tell me, what has brought you to our church today?
We come with the extended hand of diplomacy. It appears as though your order was the wrong idea on us. We would like to correct that.
The politicians lie.
Perhaps, but at least it is a polite lie. We have been made aware of your unfortunate altercation with Captain Cabral. I would be most interested in hearing your recounting of the interaction.
We were limping along, starving and defenseless, when your Captain Cabral attacked us out of nowhere.
Defenseless? With 20 loaded pieces of cannon aboard? Lies!
A description that strains credulity indeed. Though there is the whisper of a truth there that matches our Captain Cabral's recounting.
I mean, you need men to man the cannons. Half our crew is dead.
You were here on a diplomatic mission of sorts, but your ambassador was unfortunately killed. What do you plan to do now that your mission has failed?
It has not failed until we no longer draw breath. We will continue in his honor as he would wish us to.
Admirable. But if your mission
he hates that, he just wants to go home.
As I suspect it is, it will not endear you to the Portuguese. You are certainly a colorful crew. Forgive my blunt honesty, but I do hope we won't see much of each other in your time here. Have you any questions for me before you depart, Captain?
What is your role here within the Jesuit order?
As Father Visitor, I oversee all Jesuit missions in Asia. Japan holds a special interest to me.
Who is actually in charge, you or the Judge Commander?
I hold authority in all spiritual matters. The Judge Commander sees to more practical issues which are beneath my attention.
Why is your habit orange?
Oh, I'm glad you noticed. It is a nod to the monks here, an attempt to show them we are willing to meet them halfway. And I do find it quite fetching. I thank you for your visit, Captain Flynn. It has been illuminating. Though I suspect it was little more than a political maneuver to try and get us on your side. But know this. We only care if you impede the Jesuit mission here, or act in a way that furthers the devil's agenda. If we discover that is your goal, no amount of political maneuvering will spare you the wrath of God. However, if we see that you indeed walk in the Lord's light, you will have found yourself a strong ally in the Jesuit order. I encourage you to bear that in mind. Go with God.
As if he'd walk with you.
Taka is waiting outside the church.
Perfect timing. While you were talking, I received word from my lord that he is ready to see you. Please meet me at his manor shortly.
Guess it's Stranger Goro. Wait, here? Ooh. I gotta get that skullduggery up. That is picking locks. Skills. Points. Yep. I forgot what I was doing. Awareness. Equation. Oh. You can break shit. The power go up? Power just stays at 18 no matter what? Let's see, applies reaping to self. This character cannot be flanked. Ooh. Let's do damage to katanas and bows. The armor. Push shinobi armor. Give that to my thief. Doing that. But less piercing resistance, less slashing resistance, same blunt resistance, more fire resistance, movement, stealth level, and endurance are up. We'll try that. Samurai helm.
My lord, thank you for taking the time to see me.
These are the foreigners you wrote to me about, yes? Explain to me why you did not allow the Judge Commander to take them into his custody.
In the short time since they have landed, Captain Flynn and his crew have impressed me greatly. When the Judge Commander came to Kurokawa speaking of execution and piracy without thoroughly assessing the situation, I felt the need to intervene, to allow you to make your own decision regarding my guests.
Well, if you have decided to give me the gift of additional work, it would be rude of me to refuse it. Step forward, pirates.
My lord, we are no pirates, and we possess the documentation to prove it.
Good. Then provide this documentation.
We were not allowed to retrieve it from our ship before we left.
You left the papers that will ensure you escape execution on your ship.
My lord, there was little time. If they could be given permission to leave Nagasaki
If they have papers that will clear up this entire mess, then yes, they will be allowed to return to the ship and bring them to me. Is there an ounce of competence in this room that isn't in my own possession? Return to your ship, foreigners. Bring your papers back to me. Prove you are not pirates, and you will be permitted to leave. And foreigners, you may leave Nagasaki. But if you leave the region of Kyushu without my permission, then I will have you executed.
We guess the captain or the burnt down our ship, probably.
Monsieur Flynn, I'm afraid I have an unfortunately odious request. I have come to the conclusion that the Jesuits are likely my best source of information regarding Brother Garcia's whereabouts.
Why the Jesuits?
I know it's not an attractive option, but they do seem to be the occupying Christian force here, especially considering I can't seem to contact any of the missionaries that accompanied Brother Garcia. If there are rogue Franciscans about, surely the Jesuits will have a head count on them.
Yes, the friend who was on a mission here. You're worried about his safety?
It humbles me that you remember. I know we have many pressing matters at hand, but this has been weighing heavily on my mind for quite some time now. If it is simply that he no longer wishes to ride, but otherwise lives a good life, I can be satisfied. But if something happened to him in this strange land, foreign and alone, my mind is ever pulled towards that dark place, though I try not to dwell over long there.
Would it not be best if you spoke with the Father Valagnano alone, priest to priest?
It will already be difficult enough getting Father Valignano to pass information to a Franciscan, but you are still an unknown force here. Father Valignano may come to see you as a potential asset. I'm hoping your presence will compel him to behave.
Of course, we will visit the Jesuits at our earliest convenience.
This is already a weight off my heart. Thank you. We can head to the Jesuit compound in Nagasaki Market whenever you have a moment.
For him, disapproves with that. Alright, just gonna take us 20 minutes to run here. If we're moving.
Moments of your time, please.
Here we go.
You have fortunate timing, Signore Flynn. One of the finest Jesuits in Japan has just returned to Nagasaki this morning. Allow me to introduce you to João Rodrigues, a fellow Jesuit priest and renowned interpreter for the highest echelons of Japan's society.
Please, Father Valignano, you humble me with your introduction.
Pleasure to meet you, Father Rodrigues.
And you as well, Captain Flynn.
Although he is exceptionally busy and his presence is in high demand, he had to come down the moment he heard a boat full of heretical pirates landed on our shores.
We're privateers, Father. Surely the distinction is not lost on you.
As you say, Captain Flynn. But surely you're here for a reason. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
Monsieur Flynn was kind enough to indulge me when I suggested we visit. My name is Father Etienne Durand, and I'm here to humbly request any information you might have regarding a dear friend and associate of mine.
Are you now? And presumably we are in possession of said information.
You are the most likely source, yes.
And what, pray tell, would compel the Society of Jesus to parley with a heathen-adjacent Franciscan?
I would have hoped our shared love of the Lord God would bind us as brothers in Christ. But I see your greed and avarice extends beyond your sinful lust for frivolity
All right, Father.
and riches.
Sinful? Frivolous?
One might even say garish.
Garish? You confuse civilization for greed. Another perfect example of why your order isn't sophisticated enough to bring Christianity to Japan. You spent years on a boat teeming with Protestant pirates. And how many did you convert?
You're privateers, Father.
Oh, my apologies.
And remind me of your brilliant technique to convert the people here. Paying the peasants to love God? Blasphemers and idolaters, the lot of you!
At least paying them works.
We'll encourage everyone present to behave with a note of dignity than is currently being demonstrated here. More dignity than is currently being demonstrated here.
Oui, parce qu'il y en a qui vont brûler en enfer.
It is a fair point. I apologize for my profanity. I let the devil take control of my tongue. If anything, you should be the source of my pity, not my ire, Father Duran.
I'm certain I feel the same.
In the interest of diplomacy, allow me to extend an olive branch and grant your request for information if I am able. Who are you looking for?
A brother of the Franciscan friars, Gonzalo Garcia. He would be difficult to miss, as he was born in Portuguese Bombay to an Indian mother and a Portuguese father. The last he wrote to me, he was in a region known as Kyoto.
You speak of Kyoto? A Franciscan, you say? Surely he was not here in 1597.
Indeed he was. Why do you
When they burned down all the churches with the fathers in them.
Because...
Father Valignano, if you would permit me to answer in your stead. I was in Japan at the time. You were not. I recognize this name, Father Jerome. I'm sorry to say, but your friend has... He returned to God's side. A few years ago now.
I see. It is as I feared. As I suspected, to be honest.
Sorry for your loss.
No, there is no need to be.
Why? Glad to hear of another Franciscan dead?
Your friend died a glorious death in God's name. He left this world a martyr and will live eternally through his sacrifice. Surely God honors him in heaven with a place by his side. We should all wish for such a death. I hope this brings you comfort.
A martyr? He was killed.
You need not know the details to mourn him, Father Jerome.
Then you do not know me. Please, tell me everything.
If you are certain. The Taiko at the time, Lord Toyotomi Hideyoshi, his cabinet was stirring up resentment towards the Christians, filling his mind with imagined evils. The Jesuits did what we could, but the brunt of his ire was directed towards the Franciscan mission in Kyoto. The Taiko decided to make an example of them. By his order, 26 Franciscans were arrested in Kyoto, many of whom were Japanese converts, and marched 600 miles to Nagasaki. They were mutilated and paraded through the streets, and ultimately crucified on a hill just outside this very city. They were speared until they died, and their bloodied bodies were left for 9 months to frighten those who might embrace your order's cause. They died here, in the Lord's name.
Called the Taiko to target the Franciscan mission in Kyoto.
We can only guess, but there were several possible contributing factors. A Spanish ship had recently crashed, filled with gold and silver. Some say the Taiko wanted to illegally claim the gold to fund his war in Korea. Others think he needed it for repairs to Fushimi Castle, or to fund his infamously extravagant spending habits. And some say Father Pedro Bautista tried to claim the wealth as Franciscan, angering the Taiko.
Yeah, it was gold.
Would never. Wealth is nothing to us.
Others still say the captain of the crashed ship implied to the Taiko that the Spanish sent missionaries to convert the population of Japan as a means of softening the society before absorbing the country into Spanish rule.
How were they mutilated?
Surely this is too morbid.
Answer him. Please.
Originally, the Taiko ordered their noses and ears to be cut from their face. In a show of mercy, their arresters merely notched their left ears. It was effective enough in marching them bloodied through the streets.
Thank you for telling us, Father.
Of course. While I am sorry to deliver such sad news, as Father Valignano said, I do hope it brings you comfort that Brother Garcia died for the Lord, and that surely he has a seat by his throne.
Comfort?
It is not so ridiculous to think that this might ease the loss of your friend. As Catholics, to die in service of the Lord is the greatest end we could hope for. At the very least, you should be happy for Brother Garcia.
You're right. I should. I know I should. But he left me in this world alone. And I must suffer it without him. I'm too selfish to be comforted by that, regardless of what it means for his eternal soul.
Do not grieve alone. Crew and I are here for you.
Then I am in good hands.
If I may offer some parting advice, it is an ill time to be a Franciscan in these lands. The purge your friend was caught up in reflects that. I would not let the Japanese know of your ties to your order.
Oh, and how are the Japanese so well versed in our differences that the Jesuits have escaped the fate of the Franciscans?
What are you implying, Father Duron?
He speaks from grief, as you spoke from anger earlier. Forgive him.
I shall forgive you your sinful implication in deference to your grief, but know this. What the Franciscans suffered in Japan, they brought upon themselves. Your order was becoming reckless, and coveting wealth more than you might believe they could. They culled all goodwill they had collected with the Taiko, and it was only a matter of time before they were struck down. If the Jesuits present here at the time did what was necessary to protect themselves from the consequences of the Franciscans' actions, they have mine and the Lord's blessing. But they are not the reason your friend was made an example of. Your order is.
Thank you both for the information, but I believe it is time we part ways. Oh,
yes.
Wrong thing.
Perhaps we should.
Before you go,
insulted him. Out of an ass.
There were relic hunters present at the crucifixion. Though it may seem morbid, they tore strips from the kimonos of the 26 martyrs and dipped the cloth in their blood. The guards did beat them back eventually, but many were able to escape with holy relics. One of these holy relics remains in town, at a manor. It is impossible to know if it is from your friend, but it was certainly from one of the Portuguese priests present. Here is the address, if you wish to connect with him in some way. Perhaps it may bring you the comfort you seek.
Thank you, Father Rodriguez. I appreciate you telling me about this. About everything.
Of course. May God be with you, Father.
to go to that manor. Please, I want to see this relic. I just want to see it.
Of course, we can leave now. See if the person is home.
No, I want to sneak in. At night. I don't want to be observed. I just want to look at it in peace, without the owner breathing down my neck, telling me the gruesome details of what they had to do to collect it. Not to mention, if Father Valignano wasn't exaggerating, I shouldn't let anyone know I'm Franciscan.
Yeah, I like the idea of helping a priest break into a private residence. We'll do it.
Not the most noble of motivations, but I suppose I'm not requesting the most noble of actions. Thank you.
Hoping at that, I think I'm gonna call it. Almost been 4 hours, and I think later tonight, I think Desi said she's gonna be doing some Among Us with her community for her Stand Up for Cancer marathon. I'll be joining her with that if she does. So I'm gonna take a break, probably take a nap and eat, because I'll be coming back and playing Among Us all night. So. Yeah, this was fun. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. If you're not into Among Us, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow with more of this. Anyone to raid? Sophie logged off. Desi logged off. Good. Dan's Gaming is playing this. He's one of my favorites. I love his Halloween. 4 months of Halloween, so let's go raid him. I've been watching Dan's Gaming since Justin TV. He's an old timer. Alright, thank you guys for the view. Oh, we were able to raid. What? Again, they must have their raids. Must have it set where only people of certain size can raid. Because I tried that with Lana Lazar last night after we played the skin stapler, and it wouldn't let me raid her. It kept coming up with an error that person is unraidable at this moment. So people must have it set where people of only a certain, like small streamers can't raid them. Like, well, whoop-de-doo, good for you, you're big. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, was the false then? Doing graveyard keep. Anyway, thank you guys for the follows and the views. I appreciate that. Thank you for the raid, Desi, and I will see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow morning. If not, have a great weekend. Oh, no, wait, it isn't. Yeah, it is the weekend. I forget. All I know is, like, Tuesday I gotta go back to work. You guys have a great weekend. Goodbye.